Hey, what's up you guys? It's Matt here, back again with another video. I know it's been a while since you've last seen me, but I was building Overdye with my business partner, Graham. So I really hope you guys are enjoying the new rebrand and all of the content that we've been bringing you for the past month and a half. For today's video, I want to highlight some of the more summer-focused items at Overdye, ones that aren't getting the love and attention that I think that they deserve. So today I kind of want to break down each piece and show you why it deserves the attention that it should. So let's get into it. All right, and starting off with accessories, here we have an ICT camp cap. So this is modeled after a classic 5-panel hat design. This particular one is made out of multiple panels of African indigo, which is a very nice hand-woven indigo dyed fabric. As you can see, they are patchwork together with different panels of different hues of indigo, and it has really nice fading and unevenness to it. This hat is also mud overdyed in Amami Island in Japan, and it gives it this nice worn-in vintage character to it. It does feature a really nice cowhide belt with a specially processed brass buckle as well. The lining is their famous cotton and linen blend fabric with the Native American print lining, colored using natural dyes including indigo, mud, and cochineal. And then with all ICT items, you have that really nice vintage Kofu fabric tag. All in all, a really simple cap with exceptional materials and a nice worn-in charm. All right, and moving on to tops. Firstly, here we have an ICT Kogan pocket tee. So this one is cut in sort of a vintage silhouette. So we have a cropped body with a slim chest, a pretty high cut sleeve, and a wide cut throughout the neck. This is a basic white t-shirt made out of this sort of rough, dry, textured cotton. Definitely gives it that vintage effect to it. And then it has this really nice pop here at the pocket. This one is made using a Kogan material, which is a type of sashiko thread developed in northern Japan, typically characterized by geometric patterns. This one uses a really nice blend of white and green threads to make these diamond shapes throughout. And of course, with all ICT pieces, you have the vintage Kofu tag at the neck. Just a really elegant and subtle piece for summer. All right, and next up we have Visvim's Indigo Border Tee. This one is cut pretty regular throughout. It has an elongated body length with regular cut sleeves and a regular neckline. The material here is a beautiful indigo roped dyed fabric. It uses a combination of indigo threads and green threads to create this really nice striping effect throughout. It does have one chest pocket and then a really nice FIL branding here at the hem, which is always a nice detail. This particular item, along with other colorways of the season, was a fan favorite of Mayor. He's been seen wearing them a lot throughout the years, which is really cool. It does feature Visvim's signature ghost tag at the neck. And yeah, just a basic striped tee, obviously gonna be great for summer, but it gives you a little bit more pop compared to sort of a basic navy or white tee. This gives you a little bit more interesting effect to an outfit, and I think it's a great pick for summer. All right, moving along, we have the cochineal dye Henley tee. So this is pretty much your basic Henley t-shirt. It has a pretty slim cut throughout with an elongated body length. This one is made out of an Egyptian Giza cotton fabric, which is extremely soft and has a really nice texture to it. As the name suggests, this is also cochineal dyed, which is a dye consisting of crushed up beetles, which gives this really, really nice red hue throughout. It does feature the Giza stitching here at the hem, really nice wood buttons on the neck closure, and then Visvim's signature ghost tag at the neck as well. Just a basic Henley with crazy dye to it. This will fade and wear down to sort of like a pastel pink the more you wear and wash it, which I think is awesome. And then the Henley gives you that extra room to breathe around the neck area for summer. All right, and finishing off the tees, here we have an ICT embroidery Indigo Crew t-shirt. Is cut pretty trim in the body. We have a cropped length and a high cut sleeve. As the name suggests, this one is indigo dyed. It has this really nice pale blue color throughout, and you can tell it has really nice color variation. This one was indigo overdyed, so you're gonna get not a uniform color throughout. This one was also finished with this incredible embroidery detail. You can see these triangles here, and they used cochineal dyed threads on these as well, and it gives this really nice contrast against the pale light blue with this really deep red hue of the embroidery. I think this is an awesome tee to put under button-ups or a jacket, and it kind of gives you that little extra pop. A really cool mix of different manufacturing techniques with the indigo dye and the cochineal embroidery, and I think it's a awesome t-shirt to add to anyone's wardrobe. All right, and starting off the shirting, here we have an albacore jumbo shirt in this white colorway. This one is constructed using a cotton and linen blend selvage chambray fabric. The cotton threads used are derived from a Luxic cotton, which is an American-derived Sea Island cotton. Sea Island is pretty much the rarest and most expensive cotton you can get in the world, and it's known for its exceptional soft qualities and durability. What I like about this guy is if you flip up the sleeve, it has this really nice yellow selvage piping throughout, which I think is a really nice detail. Much like all albacore shirts, this one is finished off with a fabric elbow insert. This one being made out of a vintage red bandana, something Visvim has become iconic for their use for. This one is also a button-up closure, which utilizes these nice off-white ivory nut buttons. It does have one chest pocket and a signature stitched collar detail as well. And yeah, just a basic twist on your classic white button-up shirt with that really nice pop of red here at the sleeves to kind of elevate and put a little bit of a streetwear twist on a sort of formal button-up, which I think is a really nice touch. All right, and moving along, here we have the ICT bandana tunic in the red colorway. So this one is cut pretty wide and boxy throughout. We do have an elongated back length and then side cut seams here at the hem. This is a long sleeve design with nice V-neck opening. This one is constructed out of multiple panels of vintage red bandanas, and then it is finished off with a mud overdye and Amami Island in Japan, which gives it this nice worn in sort of effect to it, synonymous with how vintage garments age with wear. And much like most, if not all ICT pieces, it does have that vintage kofu fabric at the neck as well. This does have a pretty cool neck closure here, utilizing hand painted aluminum buttons, and it does have adjustable sleeves using this brown colored vegetable ivory nut buttons. What I like about this guy is it uses pretty uninterrupted panels of the vintage bandana. So you can see on the front here we have a pretty large square panel here, and then on the back as well, something that they don't really do too often now anymore. Back then these bandana pieces were very symmetric, which makes them pretty rare and sought after nowadays, which I think is really cool. And like I said before, Visvim's use of bandana is iconic, and this is pretty much exemplifying why. Just an amazing Japanese inspired tunic utilizing a streetwear twist with vintage bandanas. This is everything that Visvim does all in one, and it's just probably one of the best shirts that they've made. All right, moving on to short sleeve button-ups. Here we have an ICT Irving shirt. So the Irving is modeled after a vintage bowling shirt, so it has a pretty regular fit throughout the chest, a slight crop to the body. We do have some cuff tacked sleeves, and then an oversized open lapel. This one is a front button placket that utilizes these really nice bamboo buttons. And then the shell of the shirt is a patchwork design of Visvim's original bandana fabric, which is a really cool touch. As you can see, there's about 4 different bandanas used here, patchworked all together to give it this really awesome modern take on a bowling shirt. The fact that Visvim made their own bandana fabric is really, really awesome too. The fabric itself is super light, which lends itself to be obviously perfect for summer, and then the color is very good. You won't get too hot in this. But yeah, really cool button-up shirt. It's going to elevate pretty much any outfit. Throw it on with some black vintage Levi's and some boots in your set. Next up, here we have the Kapital Aloha Boro shirt. This one is cut pretty relaxed in the chest with an elongated length, elongated sleeves, an open collar, front button placket, and then 2 patch chest pockets. This one is constructed using a patchwork design of multiple cotton and linen blend fabrics. So here you can see there's a check fabric along with a paisley printed fabric, and then a mesh or gauze overlay is put over top everything and finished off with this Boro distressed patch repair detailing throughout, which is very, very nicely done. And yeah, this is just Kapital's take on a vacation shirt mixed with sort of like that Japanese vintage repair detailing that Kapital has become known for. All right, and finishing off the short sleeve shirts, this is my personal favorite piece that we're reviewing today. This is the Crosby Kazuri shirt. This one is fit very wide and cropped. Definitely has a boxy feel with elongated sleeves, a front button placket, an open collar, and then 1 chest pocket. This one is constructed using Visvim's custom Kazuri fabric, which is a cotton and linen blend fabric featuring these striped patterns throughout. I do highly recommend you guys go read the dissertation that they did on Kazuri, but basically the threads of the fabric are partially dyed, and when woven together they express this pattern throughout, and what happens is the patterns start to bleed and show some natural irregularities in the fabric, and you get this really, really nice texture throughout. You see that the fading of the actual yarns is pretty apparent, which makes pretty much each piece unique. The buttons themselves are finished with their very nice bamboo buttons. And yeah, this is just a basic oversized vacation shirt with an exceptional material. This one's very breathable and flowy as well, but it still has that sort of hefty weight to it, so you know you're actually wearing something high quality. And yeah, if you guys are really into this new oversized look from Visvim, I cannot suggest this shirt enough. It's a very, very good choice. All right, and starting off the bottoms, here we have a pair of pants from Danton. This is their Easy Pant in a cotton and linen blend fabric. For those of you who aren't familiar with Danton, it's a new brand that we started listing at the store. It is a French label that designs all of their clothing in France. They utilize Japanese manufacturing techniques, so it's sort of like a French-Japanese fusion label. This one is their Easy Pant, which is an oversized take on a regular chino. This one has a classic 5-pocket design. We have a zip fly with a really nice branded Danton button here. Turning over to the back side, we have an elasticated waist and then some patch pockets with some really nice Danton branding here. So yeah, this is an oversized take on a chino. So we definitely have a balloon cut, sort of straight fit throughout this top block, and then a slight taper from the knee down. This one does use a very, very lightweight cotton and linen blend fabric. As you can see, this is woven in sort of a herringbone style weave. Just a basic sort of wide cut trouser that is very flowy and falls over sneakers very well. I think I styled these with a kerchief outfit that I did on the Instagram a few weeks ago. Can't recommend this pant enough. All right, and moving along, here we have Visvim's Fluxus 01 pants. These ones are modeled after the classic Levi's 501 silhouette. So we have a high rise, a zippered fly, and then a nice straight leg. These ones are constructed out of Visvim's dry PK cotton fabric, which is a very lightweight and densely woven cotton with a really nice dry and textured surface finish. These ones are finished with custom buttons and rivets, and then it also does have a raw and unprocessed deer skin back patch, which is really nice. This one was garment dyed and damage processed, so you get this really nice uneven beige color with nice fading along the seams as well. These are very, very wearable pants, very lightweight and flowy, and it's gonna go with pretty much anything in your wardrobe. You can wear these all year long, and yeah, very, very good pants to add to your wardrobe. All right, and finishing up the pants, here we have another selection from their Indigo Camping Trailer collection. These are the Pastoral Pants Wabash. Pastoral pant is sort of a relaxed straight leg trouser with a high rise and then a button fly. It does have these really nice side seam pockets along with these buttoned patch back pockets as well. This one does use Visvim's custom Wabash fabric, which is an indigo rope dyed cotton featuring a discharge print striping along the fabric, which is a really nice touch. This one is also damage processed after construction, so you can see we have this really nice fading along the seams and creates this nice uneven color throughout as well. This one does utilize really nice brown colored vegetable ivory nut buttons, and then we have some custom specially processed closure loop system here at the top. And yeah, this is a super lightweight fabric as well, perfect for summer, and again, very, very flowy, just like the other pants reviewed. What I like about these is the color variation. You're gonna get a nice pop of color if you just want to do a tucked in white t-shirt and some cool white sneakers. I think that's a killer outfit, and you're getting something more interesting than just a regular pair of dark navy trousers. You're getting that striping effect, and it just gives that little sort of accent into your summer outfits that makes them that much better. All right, and starting off the footwear section, first off, we have these Fall Winter 15 Huron Mesh Folk sneakers. These ones are a really cool blend of like an American streetwear mesh runner with sort of a Native American moccasin here, utilizing a UK vegetable tan suede. This one does have a nice EVA Phylon foam midsole with Visvim's custom rubber outsole. We have a really nice handmade and hand-stitched details throughout, and then that really nice hand-painted leather tongue tab. You're gonna, be in shorts most of the time, and if you want to go for a runner, but you don't want to go super sporty, this one kind of blends the two very nicely, and I think that it could elevate sort of those summer outfits that you still want to be comfortable and have like a very foam midsole that you can walk in all day, but you don't want to sacrifice sort of your outfit for a runner sneaker. This would be a perfect substitute. These are super cheap on the site, and I think it's a great pickup for the summer. All right, and moving right along, we have my favorite Visvim sneaker. I've said it once, I've said it again. The Foley Folk is the best sneaker Visvim makes. Obviously, these are inspired after the classic Stan Smith sneaker, but obviously with elevated construction and materials. This one is from the Spring-Summer 2017 collection, utilizes this very tough cowhide leather on the uppers. You have some tonal rope lacing with nice metal eyelets. These ones are Goodyear welted, so you can actually get the outsole replaced when they wear down. This is a really nice vegetable tanned arch leather support with some Visvim branding, and then we do have some really nice suede detailing here on the heel chimney as well as the tongue itself. Here we have the Spring Summer 17 tongue tab, And yeah, just a great white leather sneaker. These are crucial for summer. I love having a sort of summer beater that I know can take the wear, and it's okay if they look a little bit dirty. I think personally it looks better that way. But yeah, if you're looking for a cheap summer beater sneaker, look no further. These are probably the best you're gonna get. All right, moving along, here we have Visvim's fall winter 2014 Hockney folk sneakers. Obviously these take inspiration from the classic Sperry's boat shoe, again elevating it with premium construction and materials. These ones are handmade out of a very thick and sturdy Italian suede uppers. They do feature a TPU heel support and then Visvim branded EVA Phylon midsoles. Super comfortable when worn. They do have Visvim's custom rubber outsole as well. I really like the contrasting laces along with the contrasting stitching in white. The laces are a raw leather as well. Here we have their classic hand-painted tongue tag for the season itself. These ones are unlined with a cork midsole and a leather insole. Very comfortable to wear barefoot, and for summer I would actually recommend to wear these barefoot. But yeah, a very underrated shoe. Can be dressed up or dressed down depending on the situation, and with that foam midsole it ensures that you'll be comfortable all day and all night. A very good pickup for the summer. All right, and finishing off footwear for the video, we have the Yuketen Italian blue chair from the spring summer 2024 collection. These ones utilize a very nice Italian flesh out grain suede from the Opera Tannery in Tuscany, Italy. Super buttery texture on the suede here. These ones are handcrafted in Italy using very nice hand-stitched methods. It does have a very cool removable kiltie as well. It's fashioned off of a Tuscany Vibram outsole. As you can see, has sort of like a mini lug to it with a Goodyear welt as well. So these can be replaceable when worn down. These are unlined and have a leather insole as well. These I would suggest to wear barefoot. Very comfortable because this one is a flesh out suede. There is a smooth leather on the interior, as you can see. These are a very good pickup for summer, just because you can definitely dress these down. Obviously it's more of a formal look, but definitely not as dressy as a loafer. So with a pair of shorts or a pair of dark wash denim with a white button up, this is a perfect summer date night shoe. And you can also wear these during the day on a boat and be very comfortable with that Vibram lugged outsole. Yuketen is a brand that I've been looking from afar for years and always wanted to see whether their craftsmanship was as good as Visvim. And I would say these are as good, if not better, than the footwear construction of Visvim. So I highly recommend to check these out if you are interested. All right, and that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys thought of the pieces reviewed. Put down in the comments below what your favorite item was. That would be greatly appreciated. Again, thank you guys so much for your continued support on the rebrand and the love for the work that we are putting in at Overdye. It is greatly appreciated. If you liked today's video, please give us a like down below. It really helps us out. If you want to see more content from us, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the content we'll put out in the future. Follow us on Instagram, and don't forget to check out our new website at shopoverdye.com. We'll be listing all of our future listings on the site. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.